I just can't believe that is going through my property. I am so glad John's got, somebody is doing something about this. It just makes me ill.
I had to push her in front of the camera. She didn't want to do this.
What's going to happen to you? Who knows?
Hopefully I'm in heaven.
Yeah, you will, because the Enbridge will have you killed by then.
Hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil leaked from a ruptured oil pipeline into the Kalamazoo River.
This is a crisis that should have been prevented. It was created because of negligence by Enbridge.
Originally, Enbridge told us that 819,000 gallons of oil spilled into the Kalamazoo River. Today, the EPA said 1.1 million gallons has been cleaned up, and there's still more out there.
That company has had a number of spills in recent years. Earlier this year in North Dakota, there was an Enbridge leak of some 126,000 gallons. There were 2 major spills in Wisconsin in 2007. A dozen leaks in Michigan alone.
Another mess on a few fronts here for Enbridge.
It's happened again. This time it's in Illinois.
Another mess for Enbridge.
Tonight, our I-team takes on accusations of an Enbridge cover-up. Last July, a pipeline owned by Enbridge ruptured in Marshall, sending hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil into West Michigan's waterways. Now a former Enbridge employee is blowing the whistle on the company, accusing it of covering up oil.
One former worker is doing everything possible to get his story out there.
They were trying to meet deadlines. So what they would tell us to do is take dirt, put it over the top of the oil. They were telling us to take mud with oil and throw it into the woods. They were telling us to rake dirt over the top of oil.
And he says because he wouldn't do those things, he was fired in October after 2 months on cleanup operations. But Bolenbaugh believes the so-called smoking gun is near Talmadge Creek in Ground Zero in Marshall.
Because I just wanted to prove that this is all oil. It is all oil. This is not mud. Mud will freeze.
No, that is not oil. That's sediment. It's mud. That's what he's standing in, is mud.
Yeah. The whole thing, it's all oil. See this? They put this over, this entire area is all canvas. They plant grass underneath of it. The grass will pop through. This is all oil. I don't like doing this. But the only way I'm going to get people's attention is to do this. Think if you were a kid. Think if you were a kid playing right now and you fell in that. A little kid out here by yourself.
You'd be done.
You'd be stuck and you'd die. This is sand. Alright? See, there's no sheen. Reason why that's important is because when I dig down, the oil is underneath the sand. See it coming up? It's under the sand. It's not in the sand, it's under the sand that they put there. In massive amounts. That's disgusting. Full of oil. That's why EPA is making Enbridge re-dredge this, because kids are swallowing drops of this oil, and the MSDS sheet specifically says it can kill you, cause seizures, coma, liver damage, kidney damage, on and on. Leukemia, cancer. Do you want your fish to have this? Do you want your kids to have this in their body? You think that's clean?
No, you stink like oil too. It reeks of oil. As soon as you walked out of there.
Makes you want to puke. NPR, National Public Radio.
CTV News in Vancouver. And this is what you're going to see float to the surface. You can see this sheen with the naked eye, even droplets of oil that are floating in the water all around us.
Film crew from New York, and just showing them tar sand oil still in the river. We're just, these are reporters from New York, from different parts of the country. They came here.
You're not recording me, correct?
I am recording you.
You need to turn that off.
No, you don't. By law, you don't. No, you don't. By law, you don't. By law.
I know my rights.
You don't. He's a reporter. If you want to make him look bad or you look bad, he has a right.
Okay. all right.
We just found out today the EPA has found new pockets of oil that was kind of hiding along the river, if you will, 200 acres worth.
I mean, we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of acres. They buried all this oil, and now because of my videos, they're redigging it out.
So, and I knew that, and I can see beyond the smoke screen for the most part, and that's when I knew that you were being genuine, that you were really trying to hold these people accountable. And so I would say absolutely, you and all of the people that have actually supported you along the journey have a big part to play in causing them to now come back and get this thing right. You know, so that also lets me know that if it was clean to begin with, then why are you being asked to come back and clean it again if it was clean as you suppose, you know? And so hopefully the public now is at a place where they now understand that, okay, John was telling the doggone truth.
What are some of your symptoms that you had after the oil spill?
I had 3 seizures at the other house and 2 seizures where I live now.
And then my son actually had an episode where he looked like he was having seizures, passing out. I even took him to the ER.
I got migraines. I had a seizure for the first time in my life.
Grab a bag of cheese. This is why we have to stop Enbridge and these oil companies from doing this. They're having seizures and they're getting sick from this tar sand oil. Please help us.